Let's see. I'm timed. Salut tout le monde, it's your boy, Lukael. Welcome back to Blueprints. This is episode 17. In the last episode, and it's been a little while since I recorded that one, I've been on a little trip. I was really busy, so I'm a bit hazy on what we did last time, but I remember that we went in the clock tower and got the sanctum key there. And I think we got another sanctum key. I'm not really sure, but I know we are making progress on these sanctum keys. We did read another book, but I do still have lots and lots of things left to do. So we're gonna keep going today. And if you notice, my voice is a little bit deeper today. It's because I went to like a show last night, so my voice is spent and it's a bit lower than usual. But anyways, as always, thank you so much for joining me. Without any further ado, let's jump right back in. Day 53. Bum bum. Bum bum. 70 steps, 2 keys. Why do I have 2 keys? 2 gems. And 40 coins. That's a pretty good allowance, if I do say so myself. Let's see what happens on day 53. We got a shelter, or we could go for the schoolhouse, try and get the final exam. I guess I should take every chance I get because I'm probably not going to get it on the first attempt, so I should try it anytime I can. Now, the classrooms take a gem each, so today we're going to need to focus on gems. Thankfully, I have a lot of money now, so I can buy gems in the shops. And one thing I want to do, and I forgot to do it last time again, but this time I really want to do it. I need to look at the postcards and the stamps with the magnifying glass, because I think maybe we're going to find some information about the realms there. That's kind of a bad first room, but let's start with a storeroom so we can get a couple more gems. Interesting, there's a dig spot here, which is kind of rare in the storeroom. Classroom 1, I mean, that's a little too early for a classroom. I'd rather it be in the corner. So let's do it then. That's another gem. We're going to be stocking up on gems. And there's a trunk here also. This would be a good spot for the first one. Let's do classroom. And if you're nice to me, I might find gems in the classrooms. Because we need to draft 9 in total, right? So that's going to be kind of tricky. And I have realized just from reviewing the screenshots that I took in the classrooms and the fact that I couldn't translate that sentence we found in the tomb, that I guess I didn't really solve all the classrooms as well as I thought. Like the one that teaches you the Arajan language, I didn't really solve because I figured like, oh, that's kind of for later. There might be more to the math one. There might be more to the one about the geography, the regions. So we'll see. Right, and it gives you redraws, which is really useful. We're still kind of early. I could do another classroom already, or I could do parlor and get 3 more gems, and then we'd kind of be set. I think I'm gonna do that, but I need to succeed this puzzle. I can't mess it up. So let's really think about this one and hope it's not too hard. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. This statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. I wonder how long it took them to come up with all these different problems. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. Wait. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. The gems are not in a box with a... Okay, so these two say the same thing. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. Okay, well, I mean, if both of these say exactly the same thing, then they have to be in this one, right? That's the only possible solution. Because they say exactly the same thing, so there would be no way to know if it's this one or this one, even if they are either true or false. So... Huh. I guess I'll open this door now. There's the library again. Let's do library. I can't remember if I've ordered a new clue. I guess not yet. And we've got a treasure map. Okay, on the left there. We'll see. A new clue. That's the last one we haven't read. I thought I'd ordered it already, but I guess not. Okay, well, that'll be for possibly tomorrow. Let's hope we get something good here. Well, can't be that. I guess this. Yeah, I think I would have more chances with this one. It's not a great placement for the corridor, but this would be a good spot for the chapel, actually. Let's do that. Is that an extra gem? It sure is. Thank you. That's pretty nice. I guess I'll try and go draft the stuff on the left first. Well, let's do the extra den since that gives us an extra gem. No trunk in this one. The break room is nice and takes us to the left. And we'll get a key card tomorrow. Do we have a key card today? We don't. Wait, I haven't read this. H.S. Sinclair and Anne Babbage are the only two on the estate with network admin access, which is false. Staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. Staff contracts? Staff contracts? What does that mean? So, did I read this right last time? 1 point per consecutive dartboard solved during breaks. Each week point totals reset and weekly leader gets an extended lunch, but there's no way I can solve like 44 puzzles in 1 week. If I draft this place 7 days in a row and you get what, like 3 puzzles per... So at most it would be 21 puzzles. I can never defeat whoever's at the top of this. So I don't know what this means. And all I would get is an extended lunch. So what, like more food in the kitchen maybe? Like they wouldn't write this if this wasn't something I could actually do. Right? But I don't really get it. 2 17 2 40 divided by 10 4 2 16 minus 15 1 2 22 minus 12 10. There we go. Yeah, I think it's always 3 puzzles. So if you draft this place every day for a week, you'll have 21 puzzles, which would not be that much at all. So I don't get that. I really wanted the classroom to go down. None of them go down. Okay, well then I guess I'd rather it go up. That's unfortunate placement. This one is the math one. I guess this one I understood. Right? You add and then you subtract, and I think I understand everything about this one. The later one is the one that I might be wrong about. Another classroom. I'm gonna be kind of stuck with only this path, which is kind of bad. Should I just try and go up instead? I mean, I don't really mind. If I run into a dead end, then it's fine. I'll just come back tomorrow and... This one I understand. I'm curious about this final exam. I guess it's gonna review like everything we've seen in the classrooms. I just gotta hope I understand it. I'll review my screenshots before we do it. Passageway, hallway, on the wrong side. Well, has to be this one. I don't have much of a choice. If only you could rotate the classrooms. Let's do pantry. I don't really see myself succeeding this on the first attempt. Oh, there's the other classroom. Love the dove coat. The dove coat allows you to rotate, which is great. But this one takes me where I need to go, so that's fine. I had to spend more gems on the passageway, though. This one, I think I have figured out. This is correct. This is Archeries. This is wrong. This one here is Orinda Aries. This down here, that's right. This is Eraja. This is Nuance, so this is wrong. This is Vera. I think this is also wrong. This is Murajai, so this is wrong. And this is Korarika. So, wait, this says 4 out of 7? Oh, then I'm wrong, because in my notes, that's not what I have. That means one of mine is wrong. Oh, shit. Well, I'm sure about these two, because we've seen the maps for these. I'm sure about these 3, in fact. I hope this isn't a political statement. What does that mean? C-. Arch Aries, Orinda Aries. Like, I have the names of these because we can see them on the map. I guess it's the symbols I have wrong, so... Like this down there, that's Iraja. Orinda Aries, Arch Aries, Nuance. And then Vera, Morajai, Korarika. But I'm wrong about the symbols? Like, what is that? That's the south key. Okay, so that's if you see it from the bottom. Well then, okay, this Korarika will be this symbol, the arrow. Vera, that's that little symbol there. And then on the opposite side, I guess at the bottom is Eraja. Okay, then Nuance is the little diamond, the little rhombus. That's Nuance. And then the North Circle, I can't quite see it, but I have it in my screenshots. Okay, it shows the symbol on the South key, but it doesn't show the symbols on the North one. I think just out of a process of elimination, I can figure it out. So let's take a look at these. B minus 5 out of 7. Okay, so Air Cherries is correct. Orinda Aries is wrong. Eraja is wrong. So everything else should be correct then. That's Morajai, that's Vera. But wait, no, he also has Nuance wrong. I think maybe because officially it's supposed to be like one symbol, but then some people are like, no, it's still that other symbol. And that's why it says like it's a political statement. This one is also 5 out of 7. It also has Orenda Aries wrong. And it switched out Morajai and Nuance. Everything else seems to be correct. But so the teacher who was correcting these, could it be that the teacher was like biased and made a mistake? I hope this isn't a political statement. What, because they put the symbol for Orenda Aries there? Is that it? Maybe that's what they mean. Like because of this symbol. I was gonna say, I guess the arrow represents like all the realms because it's at the center and everything else is around it. But no, I don't think so. Because this arrow, I think, is Korarika. So then I guess I'm still not quite sure which country is what. But I need to know it if I want to complete the exam. I mean, this is definitely Korarika. This is definitely Vera. This is Nuance and this is Raja. Oh, I think I get it because I guess we're supposed to be in Fen Aries, but to the people it's still Orenda Aries, or like vice versa. Like it used to be Orenda Aries and then it became Fen Aries, but like the people still wanted to be, because of the history we read. I still haven't reread it, by the way, sorry. Right, because it says Fen Aries. But the people still call it Orenda Aries, right? That's it? Right, this land is, after all that has happened, still Orendia. So it's supposed to be Fen Aries, but you can still call it Orenda Aries instead. And then instead of being that little symbol, it's like that's why on the stamp, it looks different. Fen Aries, Mount Holly, Oris. Some kind of tower up north. This is where we are in Reddington. Oris, which is where the castle is. Colossus Orindia, the Royal Museum Fen, right. Okay, that's where they stole, yeah, the crown in the Royal Museum. Okay. I'm not entirely sure I get it, but we'll come back to it later. For now, let's keep going. Guest room, nursery, observatory. But this one costs gems, so I think I'm going to do just the regular bedroom instead. I actually don't want that. I feel like that's gonna mess me up if I pick that up. Because I don't want rooms, well, I kind of do want rooms leading north, actually. It might prevent it from giving me rooms. It might prevent it from giving me classrooms that go down. So maybe I should use it. Plus, I still need to fuse it with the battery pack. So I guess, all right, let's pick it up. And hope it doesn't sabotage me. But I might get stuck soon regardless. You cannot see the floor plans. I have 6 redraw. I think I should use them because this is not a great choice. This would be better. This would send me further left. It would give me a gem. I do need to go left. Okay, let's do drawing room. Here's our first locked door. The ballroom kind of sucks, but it could be good for this run, because then it would always give me 2 gems. But I would need to go back to it very often. Or I could just buy gems in the commissary. If there are gems on sales, which there might not be. Ballroom might be good. I think ballroom might be good because I can just come back here, get more gems before continuing to drive the classrooms. Classroom going up. But that's the best choice I have, so sure. Let's get a gem back. I mean, this one is also pretty simple. It's just about the pictures. I really want to go back to the left. Should I redraw? Like, this is not a bad pull, but I do have 8 redraws. So let's use them. This one will lead me left. Alright, let's do this one. Get a gem back. This one is about the history. So who was the first crown ruler of Fen Ares? Let me actually answer this. So these are all questions we have the answer to in the history of Arindia. Well, the first king of Arindia was Oris. But I guess the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares would be, I guess, Prince Learson. Like the self-proclaimed prince who declared himself the true monarch. Would he count as the first ruler? Which city is named... that's Oris, because it says... whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. How many sons did the fourth king have? He had 2. Because he had 1 daughter. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? It lasted 22 years, I think. Yeah, 22 years. Which realm did not ally with Fen Ares during the war? It says they persuaded the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause, which means that Eraja is the one that didn't join. And what flag was forbidden to be flown? The black flag? Because it says the black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned. Okay, this means I have one of them wrong, because we have 4 of the same answers, but this person only got 3 out of 6. So let's see if we can find our mistake. I guess it's the first answer. 4? So maybe it's General Teskin then. Okay, well, it does say that Prince Learson was one of the casualties of the war. So I guess at this point it wasn't Fen yet. And then maybe that general they mentioned, he's the one that was the first crowned ruler, like this General Teskin. Is this what this is meant to show? That there was this civil war between the black flags and the red flags. And then... yeah, there were many dead. Lasted 22 years. And maybe this is the general that was then crowned. Because the red won, basically. And then the history of the blacks was destroyed. 4 out of 6. 4, okay, so then it must be General Teskin. That was the first crown ruler. General Teskin, Oris, 2, 22 years, Eraja, black flag. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 also. I think I'm correct. Patio would allow me to go back down, which would be good. It's gonna cost me a gem, but I can get the gems back easily. But getting one that would lead me down and up would be even better, and I do have 9 redraws, so let's take a chance. Like the West Wing Hall. I think that would be better. I was a bit worried about that. Let's do dormitory then. A waste of this space, but what can you do? 2 dice. Oh, this is where the treasure map leads, but I don't have a shovel. I'm going through these keys very quickly. Dining room? Enjoy a lunch. The attic. I don't have enough for the attic. The armory will lead me up. Let's do another classroom. Grade 7. I guess I never really took a good look at these. I was like, oh, it's more just problems for the dart puzzles. This is 3 square. So yeah, 9. 3 square minus 5, 4, 7. 7 plus 5 squared? Wait, no, it's in yellow. Yellow squared? Then what's this? What's the hell's the little squiggly lines? I never really noticed these. What the hell is that? You get like the rhombus? Did I see a rhombus? I can't even remember. I've been playing this game for a really long time, y'all. Like I'm kind of forgetting what I've seen or haven't seen at this point. I feel like I've seen one of these. Maybe. So I hate how the music just stops so abruptly in the classroom. 8 out of 12. Okay, well. Remember, don't square till you're there. Yeah, I remember this. It would already be kind of hard to solve like what these symbols mean. But on top of that, you can't even trust these answers because some of them are wrong. So it's like, okay, maybe when there's one line, it means you round it up. Like you round up to the decimal, right? 22. So if you round this up, it's 22. If you round it up even more, like 2, then that means you're... Like even the 1, you need to round up to 20. Have I screenshotted all of these? I don't think I've screenshotted these, so let me do it now. And then if there's 3, you round up even... like the other number? Or like you round down? Oh, maybe at the top it's like you round up? Or round down? No, I don't know. What does it mean when it's in yellow? Like it's squared, but you go minus? Like minus... I feel like I already solved this in a previous episode and I just forgot. I just forgot the rule. 2 squared times itself? I don't know. And like here, it shows you formula, but like, can I trust these? A2 minus 2 squared plus 9. But what about it? Like, what's the answer? I don't know. I'm very confused. I should go get my gems back, but it's a little far now. Plus I need a key. But I'm already kind of close to the 9th classroom, actually. Let me grab that apple. Get my gem. We've been kind of far up. Let's go back east. And draft these doors. Master bedroom. I think I should redraw. Because these are both kind of bad. Oh, these are also bad. Well, then again, I do need keys, but this is going to take 2 gems. I do need keys. This is good. This is good. We might run into these. Classroom leading up. Master key right here would like make it so I don't get stuck because of the keys. That would be good. I could just bring it back. It's a bad spot for it though, because it's gonna block my progress. Okay, let's do it. If it fails, it's no big deal. We'll just try again. Have a nice day. Okay, so now keys are not a problem. I got the master key, I got the key card. But I have to be careful here because like I do need to go explore this. So we need a classroom that goes to the right. I do have a lot of redraws. Nope. This one's good. This is what I want. There it is, grade 8. So yeah, like there's these ones on the walls, like these words. Also, can I just say, Irajan, do not use any verbs. That's literally impossible. I don't think you can have a language that doesn't use verbs. Because like, how would you describe actions? That's like impossible. And then, so there's these, and I guess these also teach you words. But I hate that they don't. They're all like 3 out of 6, 4 out of 6. So you have like to eliminate and then cross-reference answers to try and find the correct ones based on what you know. Acceptable. Like if I'm going to screenshot all of these too. So I'm probably going to need it for this final exam. A lot of these have the same answers too. So if I draft just one more classroom, that's the final exam, right? There it is. I kind of wish it went down instead. But this would be the 9th one, so that's all I need. Final exam, please take a seat. Oh god. And do I have to like get a perfect score? Can you find a difference? 8 years certainly flew by. Do I have all the information I need to take this exam? Let me just go through my screenshots just to make sure I have like screenshots from every classroom. At least the ones that matter, you know, the ones that are like difficult. So I've got the words. I do have the equations. I do have like the history stuff. I think I should be fine. We're gonna take our time and let's see. I'm timed? Oh no, I'm timed. Your exam has begun. You will now have 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to the curriculum covered over the... Okay, wait. If you do not know the answer to a question, skip it and come back later. This is an open book exam and you may use your notes and may retrieve information from other rooms to help you as long as you complete the test within 30 minutes. After you have completed your exam, it will be graded remotely and results will be sent to you the following day. Can I take the exam multiple times? Like, what if I get a really bad score? This is like a real exam in school where, like, okay, skip the answers that you don't know and just focus on the stuff you do know. 18 pages? It says you may refer to your notes, but like, can I? But you know what? I might actually learn some things from this exam. I just hope you can take it again if you fail it. But I don't know if you can. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 3 hours north and passed 8 flags. He then turned northwest at Tanner Fork and drove another 3... What? 4 additional flags of the same color before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. What color were the flags? What? Is this about a sightseer's guide? Tanner Fork? Trinsdale? Trinsdale Lake. I mean, Trinsdale is in Fen Aries, so the flags would be black, right? Or are they red now? In the scenario above, where does Sam live? I mean, I saw a map, but it wasn't like a crazy accurate map. At least I didn't think so. Oh, is it that one map in like the geography class? I guess that's why they allow you to go back in the other classrooms. Wait, because my screenshots are kind of like, it's kind of a mess in there. I have access to them, but I can't... It's not that easy to find an answer in there. Because I have so many. Wait, I'm trying to find the right screenshot. Wait, okay, I have like a map of Reddington. He drove 3 hours north past 8 flags. He turned northwest at Tanner Fork. Okay, yeah, Tanner Fork. In the scenario above, where does Sam live? I don't know. Wait. He lives... Ah, shit. Bruh. My classrooms are... I'm already 5 minutes down. Like, I haven't found any fucking answer. Just eat. I'd better be able to take this exam multiple times. I swear, if this is my one chance to do it. Like, you did not tell me I was gonna be timed. I thought I could still, like, take time and figure out the answers while looking at the questions. In the scenario above, where does he live? Okay, I'm just gonna have to skip these. Which flags are banned? The black flags, so they're red. Where does he live? He lives in... Maybe he started in Araja before being in Orenda Aries. Drove 3 hours north. Araja? What color is most often associated with hallways? Orange. Which of the following would be at least the least patriotic room pairing? The least patriotic? Oh, because of the colors? Okay, Arch Aries is yellow. Pen Aries is red. Eraja is purple. So I guess greenhouse is not. No, because greenhouse is green instead of orange in Costa Rica. What color is the fruit that gives you +3 steps when consumed? Red or green? Because I think I've seen green apples. Oh wait, is it the orange that gives you 3 steps? Dude, I don't know. And you can't change your answer? Oh, that's just fucking great. Solve the following problem. Bro. I do not work well under time pressure. I fucking hate this. I never signed up to be back in school. 5 minus 5. 0 times 2, that's still 0. 5, 10, 12, 24. 5, 3, 15, 16, 11. Does that count as 1? 10, 40. Is that purple? 40 divided by 5, 8. Minus 4, 4. 1. Minus 3 times 2, that's minus 6. Plus 7, that's 1. 3. Minus 1 times 8, minus 8. Divided by 2, minus 4. Plus 5, that's still 1. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol C? I shouldn't know this. I should know this even without the freaking... I'm pretty sure it's carbon? Which element appears in the periodic table directly below helium? Let me look at my screenshots. It's Ne. Yeah, Ne. Which of the following is not a real element found on the periodic table? Probably all. Oh, Mount Holly. Haha, very funny. I actually don't know. I'm gonna have to just. Okay, Mount is there. HO. HO is there. LL. I don't think LL is there. Y is there. Yeah, it's LL. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol AG? Wait, because like I did screenshot the table of elements in the game, but it doesn't tell you. Okay, it's silver. I thought it was argon. Which element could not be used in the spelling of the word clues? I'm not sure. How many elements are on the top row of the periodic table? 2. The city of Fen is south of which small body of water? Trinsdale Lake? Can I just say this is an absolute nightmare? Like, I hate this. I'm not enjoying myself at all. Mostly because my fucking screenshots are like such a mess. So like actually trying to find the answer to anything is a real problem. I don't know. It's not Trinsdale Lake. How many cities in Fen Areas are larger than Reddington? How would I know that? Wait, it's probably in the sightseeing book. Reddington. The third largest city. Okay, so there's 2 bigger. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Ares? I mean, they're all close to it. One is across the ocean, but it's still kind of close. I guess Costa Rica, because it's across the ocean. Which sigil core denotes the realm of Arch Ares? That's the mountains. What realm is directly north of Iraja? No realm is north of Iraja. It's, well, Fen Ares, aka Orinda Ares. Where are you right now as you take this exam? Mount Holly, Oris, Orinda Ares. Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Ares. Yeah. Which 2 pieces of art would be best paired to depict the letter B? bale and ale? Which of the following piece of art was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? I don't have time to go back there. Are you insane with this 30 minutes time limit and all these questions? I don't have time to go back to that classroom and fucking check. I don't know. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in Mount Holly's entrance hall? Realize? Yeah. Can you find a difference? What? Wait, it's one of the angel? Okay, wait. Which one is that? Angel with the... That's Orinda. It's the eye. So instead of Orindia, it's like Orinda. So it's the eye, right? That's the difference. Who was the first crown ruler of Fen Ares? Wait, I know this. General Teskin. In which era were the railways of Fen Ares destroyed? I guess the 5th? Wait, they built the railways in the 3rd era. So I guess it must be in the 6th era that they destroyed them? The current era? That's weird. Adjera? What do you mean Adjera? Okay, I'm probably wrong about this one. How long did the War of the 5th era? 22 years. What was the first capital of Fen Ares? It's not Reddington. Wait, no, I guess it was the Grand City of Fen, because before that it wasn't called Fen Ares. Which realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible to head away their victory parade at the conclusion of the war? Oh, this is gonna be like one of the pictures, one of the slides. I mean, the dirigible is green. I don't know which realm is green. I guess it could be Nuance, because I don't have Nuance yet. The deciding battle of the War of the 5th era was fought on the southern shores near what famous landmark? Okay, I was definitely not prepared for this fucking exam because I didn't know it was gonna be timed. I thought I would have time to like carefully review all the evidence, all the documents. I don't know. 6 square, 36. What does it mean when it's squared but in yellow? I don't know. I don't know these. What is the Arajan word for house? Let me look at my fucking Arajan. Bro, I could so easily just cheat for this. I could have just looked up all the answers. House is hue. Hue. What does Neviate mean in Arajan? New gate. The phrase Trevenle can be translated in several different ways. Which of the following is not an acceptable interpretation of this phrase? Well, it's tree. Tree, the end of, or a lack. So the tree is not owned by me. My tree is not very old. I cannot see the tree trunk. I am not an old tree. Well, there's no verb. There's not supposed to be any verb, so like these all kind of feel like they could work for this. Très vinle. So tree, the end of a lack of myself, or old. So it can be either old or the end. So I guess this one is wrong because it doesn't mention that it's old, right? How would you say the following phrase in Arajan? You have a very, very long name. Huh? It didn't teach me name anywhere. Am is large. I'm gonna go with the only one that has am in it, which is large. How would you tell an Erajan count me out? Mle? A lack of myself, like count me out. El count vo. Lea velu. I don't know. Point A, point B. Using the provided Erajan terms for cardinal directions above, which is news to me. What would be the clearest way you could give directions to someone at point A to get them to point B? This game has the guts to like want you to understand a whole ass new language, a new way to calculate numbers. I don't know. In ancient Orindia, the number 8 was considered by Adjiran scholars to be mathematically near perfect, though many in the secular sphere held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. This advanced form of 8. What the fuck do you mean? Well, they're squared in every instance, except this one is like squared twice. So like 8 times 8 times 8. This is 8 times 8 rounded down twice. A rounded 8 squared, which would not be 8. I think it's probably this one, like you square it and then what, like you de-square it? Maybe that's what the rhombus means, like you like a, what is that, like a square root? Is that what this is? Okay, I'm gonna have the shittiest score ever. So point A, you want me to what, go up, then right, then down? The clearest way? Well, just go east. Just et. Like, just translating this one fucking sentence would take me, like, the 30 minutes that it gave me. Ma'in. Small north. East. Large. Small tree. East, south, small west. I guess this one. I'm still in Rajan. Count me out. Rajana el count vo. Well, it wouldn't be count. Le avalu. A lack of myself. I guess just le. These are all gonna be fucking wrong. Bruh. -3 times -3, that's -9. -3, so -12. So what, this is like 12 divided by 12? Or like the square root of 12? So what multiplied by itself would give 12? Is that it? I don't know what this is. Okay, rounded, this would be still just 3, I think. So 11. I have no fucking clue. No idea. Found on the southern shores near what famous landmark? Is this something I can see on like the photos? I don't have access to these photos though, like my screenshots are too messy. The worst part is I've been trying to like sort my screenshots, like naming them for like if they're part of a book or something, but they're not. I didn't know I would need them this quickly. Pictures, pictures, pictures. Do I have any picture of the war? I guess the Angel Tower? I don't know. Which of the following 5 pieces of art was not displayed in the... I had screenshots of all these pieces of art and I think I deleted it because I was like, oh, there's no way this is going to be asked of me at any point. Like, surely this is meaningless. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. The city of Fen is south of which small body of water? Well, it's not Trinsdale Lake. It's not Korakov. Probably Morning Bay. Which element could not be used? Carbon, uranium, radon, chlorine? I'd better be able to take this fucking exam again in the future if I mess it up. Well, this was a nightmare. Well, I'm expecting maybe like a 60% score at best. A lot of these are definitely wrong. A lot of these I couldn't answer. I hope it's gonna tell me which answer I got correct and which answer I got wrong. That way I can like focus on, the ones I got wrong. I don't know how I'm even gonna know the result. Is it gonna tell me? Like, who's gonna tell me the results? Maybe I need to draft a classroom again. Maybe I need to make it back to the 9 classroom. This is to the kennel. Hello, hello, hello. You guys don't know what exams are. No, you don't. No, you don't. Lucky you. That was so uncool. It's so uncool to just spring this on you. Let's try and run an experiment, even though I don't have that much time left. I guess I could just immediately add 1. Like, it's not much, but it's 1 more. At least it's permanent, right? There we go. 1 more. Wine cellar for more gems. I mean, I would just lose them when going back to the ballroom. So it doesn't really matter. Ooh, there's another meal right there. If you have a morning room. I don't have the morning room. I haven't had a chance to get this one yet. I'm a little bit ashamed of my performance at the exam, to tell you the truth. I would have loved to have like a really cool playthrough where I just get all the correct answer on the first attempt. Then you can be like, oh my god, did you see Lukael's playthrough where like he got every answer on the final exam right? And then you would go and share it on Reddit and be like, this is the best blueprints playthrough I've ever seen. But no. Instead, I'm gonna have a pretty mediocre exam result, I'm sure. Okay, so which one? Which one was it? I guess I'll take a screenshot of all of this. And then these. You don't really know in advance what is going to be relevant, right? Or important. And also, we're done. We're at the end of the day. So let me just go back to the code check. But yeah, I wonder if someone has done that, like just get every answer correct on the first attempt. They would have to know. I sort of doubt it, because even if someone has like a really good grasp on every obscure thing about this game, like the geography, the history, the math, the language, like even if someone has been taking really good notes, solving all the stuff as they go along, kind of preparing, Like, you can't know exactly what the questions are going to be. And I feel like not every answer is in the game. Like, the stuff about the periodic table, that's not really in the game, is it? Unless I just missed it? Because all you get is they show you the periodic table, and then they're linked to numbers. But none of that tells you what the symbols stand for. Or maybe they do in the classroom itself, right? But you would have to know that this is going to be relevant. I feel like even someone who's really, really prepared wouldn't know that this is going to be asked of them. I guess they could go back and check in the classroom or through their screenshots, but it just takes a lot of time to go through. And if you've been obsessing over this game and taking as many screenshots as I have, like, you have so many of them, it's really hard to find it anyway. I have to assume that like 99% of players, their final exam will go kind of like this, where they're like, oh, wait, shit, I'm timed. And then they're like scrambling to get the answers. I do wonder if any playthrough out there has someone get like a perfect score in the final exam. And if they did, I would kind of suspect them of cheating, to be honest. I don't feel like it's really possible unless you know what's going to happen. Like, maybe people told them that they were going to be timed, or like that the answers are in the classrooms. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making up excuses for my own poor performance and preparation. Let's check the master key. And then we'll go stop in the break room. This right here, this is the screenshot I was missing. Okay, so Reddington is there. So if they started from the south... Okay. I didn't have this screenshot. I was missing it. And it was too far from the classroom. I would have lost so much time coming back here. But now I'll know. I'll know for next time. If there is a next time. Wait, so you're saying that H.S. Sinclair had network access? I never did try his name in the computer. Did I? His name would be like Sync H. I'll have to try that on a computer. I kind of never figured that Herbert might have admin access to the computer, but it does make sense. I just figured he wasn't really interested in that. He was too old or something. Mount Holly Academic University. Because there are 3 delisted admin keys. It would make sense that they would cancel his since he died. Oh, there we go. Exam results. I'm scared. I hope it shows you per page at least. Okay, so hey, I got 100% in math. 75% in color. 83% in science. 86 in geography. 83 in history. 75 in art. Algebra, I didn't do it. I need to actually figure out how they work. And 67% in Erajan. And you're not gonna tell me which one I got right or wrong? Well, that's frustrating. I mean, it's about the score I expected, which is very bad. We'll have to aim for a perfect score in every category, but now I know what the questions are, unless the questions change. Unless the questions change between the exams, but that would be really mean if they did that. Let's do shelter. Let's start with security. I'm gonna have the key card, so let's put it on high. And I'm gonna go try to log into the computer with Herbert's code. So you need the admin key. What about Sinch? How is he not an admin? Is the first 4 letters of your last name, so Sin Claire, followed by first initial HS? Enough. Yeah. Who else could be an administrator? What about my own name? Would they have given me a key? So like Sync S for Simon? No. About Joan, like Jones? Simon? No. What about Mary? Matt M? No. What about Marigold M? No. Anne Babbage had a code, but she only had personnel access. Randolph Moore had a code, that's the admin access, as did Kimberly Thompson. Hartley Ruoda had an expired one, Danny Ravane had an expired one, and there's 3 other delisted admin keys. 3 more? I could try all of them. What about Bon Margle? Admin not found. What about Manning Caleb? No. Epson Clara? No, she's too old. Ribbon Jean? Oh? Okay, so Jean Ribbon has admin access. Huh. But I don't even know who Jean Ribbon is. I think his name only shows up in a letter to Herbert. Rib J. Admin logs. Wait, I think now I have access to even the ones that were deleted. Yeah, I have access to everything now. Okay, wait. I need to go through all of this. Because some of these were... I'm going to cross-reference with my screenshots, but some of these were inaccessible before. I've read this. Recording capabilities. Okay, this one down there was deleted. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has also been removed. 2 new admin keys have been added to the network's user database with P. With P? Paul Withers? Who's Paul Withers? I have these names in my list of names just because every time I see a name, I add it to like a list of names that I've seen, but I don't actually know who they are. So, with P is also admin access. So who are they? All right, Jean and I are successfully logged on now. And then all of this was deleted. These admin logs can only be accessed by the Blackbridge terminal, so I advise we use this for sensitive messages and suspend electronic mail moving forward. More as soon as you've got the network address for Manning. Manning? Right, Caleb Manning, who is my mother's mentor. So they must have all been like co-conspirators. You can begin those file transfers now. We need them ASAP. Copy that. It should be done by the time you and Philip are moved out of the shelter. Philip? Wait, who's Philip? If by Philip you mean Paul, then yes, that timeline can work for us. I apologize. His admin key tripped me up for obvious reasons. I'll be wiping these logs regardless as soon as we are done here. His admin key? Paul? Oh, you mean Paul Withers? Right, because his admin key is with P, so you thought his name was Philip, but it's Paul, okay. Be at ease, friend. It is of little consequence. Let us know when the transfer is complete. Data packet transfer from Fierstrom Eraja. They transferred a data packet. We have finished moving and have made ourselves at home. Be advised that 2 additional crates are expected to arrive within the next 3 days. Randolph, instead of simply deleting these logs, would it be possible to instead replace them with manufactured messages? I'd like to leave a trail of breadcrumbs to lure would-be clue seekers down the proverbial garden path. Yes, we can create a dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. Splendid. In that case, I better get to writing. Our visitor last week has given me a bit of inspiration for a new book. And then this we read, as requested yesterday, new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. And then this was deleted. More, I'd say it's about time to scrub these logs. The 4 of us are ready to go dark. Randolph, I've left the final manuscript in the safe house. Please look after the other children. Should our paths not cross again, we will embrace each other in soot and ash. Do not look within, do not look back, for we are with you and there is nothing behind you. May the black shores guide you both. And then they were delisted. And then effective immediately. Yeah. Temporary access. So what I'm looking for is archive access, which I guess is what I have right now, which is why I can read these. Okay, so this was all the ones I hadn't read. So do I have access to the data files? You know, data files is just the trophy stuff. So I don't have access to, maybe from the security console I could do it. What if I connect with Paul Withers' code? But they did make like a dummy admin code, which he said does not fit the regular naming convention, which means it has to be like a name that's shorter, I guess. A name that's shorter than 4 letters. So they couldn't fit it, I guess. Huh. I mean, I'm not sure what this information really gives me. I just know that Jean Ribbon and Paul Withers were like involved in, I guess they were in the safe house with Mary. I guess they were all going under like fake names. So they must be like the other names we saw in the safe house. So it's like Marigold, I think White, and I don't remember the other one. They were all like using fake names. Well, let's start with spare bedroom. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do today. Okay, the orange gives you +5. So it must be the apple that gives you +3 then. Parlor. The gems are not in the blue box. The other 2 statements are both true. The gems are in the white box. This has to be false, because these can both be true. Wait. If this is true, then this is true, then this is false. And it's not false. So if this is false, then this is also false. Meaning only one of them could be true. Which means this would be true. So they're in the white box. Better luck next time. Well then, let's try and find some gems another way. The apple gives you 3, right? No, it gives you 2. Which ones give you 3 then? The green apples? I've only seen green apples like once. And I don't even remember why. That's the problem with like only playing this once a week. It's like we've been playing this game for like 3-4 months. So it's hard for me to retain like all the information. Plus, you know, this game is very, very dense with information, so I try to remember as much as I can. I've got my notes, I've got my screenshots, but still some small stuff, you know, slips through the cracks of my brain. And then I'll have someone like screaming at me in the comments like, "Wow, you're so dumb. How could you forget about this thing? You saw it like 10 episodes ago." It's like, well, I'm sorry. I just make mistakes. I forget things. And let's do bedroom, sure. Oh, sleeping mask. Yeah. Little magic trick. I'm gonna make 5 steps appear. I was hoping for the closet. Let's do a commissary so we can buy some stuff, like maybe the magnifying glass would be nice. So of course you're not gonna give it to me. Let's get the sledgehammer and the metal detector. And let's buy some gems too, sure. We've got money. And no reason not to use it. Passageway. Sure. Let's see what's at the entrance. Lose half your steps. No, I'd rather just do the pantry. Beep beep. A courtyard, a corridor right into the foundation. Okay, sure. Why not? Thank you. What am I trying to accomplish at this point? I don't really know. I'm just going with the flow and let's see what we get. So let's do the den. The den with the gem. Going down. Right, I have 2 boudoirs now. So weird. I would have rather done this one from a bedroom, but I'm kind of out of bedrooms at this point, except this one. So let's just do it here. And get some running shoes and a nice key. Nook. Kind of want to keep the chapel for somewhere else. Just so much to do in this game, and you could just do kind of the main path, get to room 46, and then, you know, be like, I'm done with this game. I've seen enough. There's the code check. Oh, that's such a bad spot for the code check. Just to go down. Yeah, you could just do... You can do as much in this game as you want to. Like, you can just scratch the surface, maybe reach the credit, be satisfied with that. You can try and get, I don't know, all the directory. You can try and solve most of the puzzles. You can try and just get the sanctum keys. But I feel like if you're at that point where you're like at the sanctum keys, you're in the underground, you're doing all this kind of more advanced puzzles, you're kind of in it for the long run. That's kind of where I am, where I just wanna keep going. I want to do everything that I can, but it might be more than I bargained for. Guest bedroom. Okay, we have one redraw. Code check. That's a waste of a den. Let's just do code check so we can have the key. It's hard for me to imagine someone reaching the credits and then just kind of giving up on this game unless they just didn't like it, you know? Unless they were really frustrated with the mechanics and not really that invested in the puzzles that they had found so far. And I can understand that, you know, I myself were a bit frustrated with how this game works early on. I guess it's gonna have to be a very poorly placed chapel. Although we are sheltered. And look, it's the back of the foundation. Right, we do still have the closed exhibit thing to do that I couldn't do last time. Well, I guess I'll freeze my account. That was a real nothing run. It's been a while since we had such a bad run. But that's okay. I'm honestly kind of surprised that I haven't had more runs like this where like I just kind of reach the end a little early and then we don't really do anything. What sucks is I didn't draft a break room, so I won't have the keycard tomorrow. That's unfortunate. A charming little cottage. Day 55. At least we'll start with some extra gems. A lot of extra gems. Still haven't found a magnifying glass. You know what? I think next episode, not this one because we've already kind of played for a while and I don't think I'm going to have time and I just want to keep going. But I think next episode, I'm going to do that thing that I said where I'm just going to do an episode where I review all my documents, all my screenshots. We're really going to try and get any little bits of information that I can from it. And especially now that I have the questions for the final exam, we'll try and, you know, solve the final exam without the timer, just taking my time, going through each question and really trying to solve it. And then we'll be prepared for the next time we do it. So the next episode, I might not even play the game at all. I guess we'll see how it goes. We are out of blessing. So let's do a shrine. Now I'm at 9 coins. Would that still be the blessing of the chef? Let's see. Ooh, blessing of the general. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. That's very specific. If you have at least 5 ranks containing red rooms, you gain 5 gems. There's not that many red rooms in the game though. I feel like this is gonna very rarely happen. I would have to place them very purposefully. Be like, okay, I've got 1 red room on this rank, then 1 red room on this rank, and never do more than 1. But all that for just, I mean, 5 gems is a lot, sure, but it might interfere with other things I'm trying to accomplish. So I don't know, we'll see. I really want to get the magnifying glass today. Let's do hallway. Followed, of course, by the guest bedroom. Giving us a gem. KL. Bedroom going left. Sure. Bedroom closet. That's the perfect placement for that. Thank you. There's the key card. Nice. Running shoes, a key, a gem, and the key card. Wow, that's really early for the pool. You don't usually see it that low in the house. But it's kind of good placement for it. I'm gonna need to find the pump room so I can lower the water in the pool, so I actually have access to these trunks. Also, yes, I get it. A pair of trunks in the pool. I do get it. Nook parlor. Well, I don't need the keys. I would need the gems. Or I could do office, have access to a computer. I have a lot of gems anyways. Let's do office. We get a gem here. We get a computer here. Should I run an experiment or go to security? Let's do an experiment. We're still early in the day. I could be getting more letters in the mailroom. Aha. Oh. Or do I do the allowance thing? For each bedroom you draft. I've already kind of drafted a lot of them. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk. I guess it might happen. I think there's probably more chance for this than for me to draft a bedroom. Would like the aquarium count as a bedroom? It would, right? It's just any purple room? Well then, sure, let's do this. And I want a lot of letters, so... I have plenty of allowance already. I don't really care about gold that much. Let's just do this. And hopefully we get a lot of letters. There has to be a lot of them that you can get, because these experiments can give you like a lot of letters, even in just one day. I mean, hasn't happened to me yet, but it is possible. In theory. Let's do the den. There's a trunk. I'm gonna have to wait until I find a sledgehammer. Another den. It's kind of a waste of a den, right? Well, I would be able to go up. Alright, sure, let's do another den. And there's another trunk in here, so I really need that sledgehammer. Chapel. I'm kind of wasting all my rooms with many doors. That's not good. I could just do storeroom here. It's a weird spot for a dead end though. Because what if this doesn't lead me into the foundation? Okay, I'll do a chapel, but... Let me go back to the entrance. This will send a letter. So sure, let's do that. I think there's already letters in the mailroom that I haven't looked at from previous days. Because I haven't gotten it in a while. Ooh, Chamber of Mirrors. But it's not really a good spot for it. I won't be able to come in from the other sides. Let's do Nook then. Let's see where the spare bedroom takes us. To the left, sure. Because these places will allow me to go to the other places. So sure, let's do to the left with the kitchen. Oh, can I get the morning room? Yes. I want the morning room. I've never seen it. Maybe today's gonna be the day because I still have a lot of rooms left to draft, so give me that morning room. Aquarium would count as a bedroom. That's a dead end. This one goes down. I could just do the dead end, draft around it, but this will take me left. I would get a letter. It's kind of a waste of the aquarium, but it could be worse. That's another letter. Sure. I guess I'll pick up the compass. I wonder if there's any secret to these fish. Like their rooms look, not their rooms, but their aquariums look similar to existing rooms. Right, like this is the bedroom. I guess that's the idea. It's like, oh look, it's the red room and the bedroom and the shops and that's why the aquarium counts for each, because in each aquarium it's like a little miniature version of the other rooms. There it is. The morning room. Tomorrow you will start with 2. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't have to wait long for it. It's a green room. Huh. The best thing to go with breakfast is a morning newspaper and a coffee. It's an addition, but it's not permanent, right? It's only for today. Some nice pictures. Big sunflower. Ooh. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column, Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marian Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers. Okay, so that confirms I'm only 14 years old. Very young to be inheriting a giant mansion and fortune. Named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. Oh, so Cinca is his company? I hadn't really made that connection. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition, which I've Easily completed. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, who won, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. Well, how about that? And an upgrade disc. Nice. And a shovel. That's a very nice room. A coin. Alright, so we finally found the morning room. Which was the last one we hadn't seen. So now we've seen every green room. But I'm somehow still missing room number 8. And I've added every... No, I think I'm still missing one from the studio. I'm missing the vestibule, I think. No, because these get added here. Not here. So how come I've never seen this room? Room 8? Huh. That's yet another mystery. Should I do armory or should I do garage? Let's do well, garage could be higher. Let's do garage just because I might need keys. Plus I do have the car keys, yeah. Is there anything else that I missed in here other than this little letter? Ooh, lockpick. Lockpick is very nice. Garden key. And 1, 2, 3 keys. But now I'm kind of stuck, so I have to go back. Could probably buy something else, like the club sandwich. Yummy. Yummers. Still no sledgehammer for the trunks. This would be a good spot to get rid of the storeroom. Get a dead end out of the way. Chink, chink, ka-chink. A big old turnip. An old shoe. Beep, beep, beep. Courtyard would be nice here. There's the sledgehammer. Thank you, Peter Gabriel. Another big old turnip. Nothing. Boudoir, sure. So far we've filled out the house. Let's see if this can keep up until the very top. That's another letter. I wonder how many letters you can get in total. I would need to find the mailroom. Because each one might... I was gonna say each one might give me like a new stamp. But if they're all from... Who was sending the letters to me? Like Randolph? He's probably always in the same location. And so he would just send me letters from the same place. Pantry going left. Yes, that's good. Let's see, this could be a secret garden. We'll open the path just in case we need it. Now, unfortunately, I need to turn this a bunch of times. I wish there was a way to skip this. It doesn't take that long, it's just annoying. But if we want to draft the whole mansion, we'll need it. And we need some dice too. Because sooner or later I'm gonna run into like the wrong pole. Ooh, metal detector. Did not even notice that. An apple. And metal detector. West Wing Hall. This is probably the best placement for it. Let's do it here, but before we get too far, I think we should go back, maybe to the courtyard. You want to draft kind of like every, you know... Oh, there's a banana here. Right, because the secret garden spreads fruit in the house. I always forget that. And I'm always confused by all these fruits showing up. Like, where'd this come from? Boiler room to take me right? Because the other ones won't. But like, it wouldn't be a disaster for this to be a dead end. Let's do boudoir here, because that's another letter. That's another letter. See, if I had done the next 3 trunks, that's only 3 letters, but here I have a lot of bedrooms I can draft. So, not great that this is a dead end, but we still have a few paths, so we should be fine. We're getting more steps, getting more letters. There's another key. To a room of a color of your choice. I could try and go in like a green room. But no, the courtyard has already been used. I guess the parlor and then hope I can go up, but I don't know, the chances are kind of small, but let's try that. I do have another path. The statement on the white box is true. Oh, sorry. The statement on the white box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The gems are in the white box. Okay, so if this is true... Wait, then is this true or false? If they're in the white box, a box with a false statement contains the gems. That's like a contradiction. Well, then it can't be in the white box. Unless it's false. The statement on the white box is true. Okay, well then, if this is false... This could be true. And this could be true. This could be true. And then it would be in this one. Hello? Win 40 parlor games? A logical trophy in recognition of your unending pursuit of the truth. Oh, wow. Has it been 40? Huh. Well, that's nice. That's only my second trophy, I think. Yeah, that's only my second trophy in like so many hours. 56 hours I've played this game. I only have 2 trophies. Alright, will you take me up before you go? Commissary would be good. I wish it took me up. Which I don't want to waste rooms with many doors, because I might need them up there. I guess I'll get this one and treat it like a dead end, but it's gonna get kind of risky from here. Unless they sell dice here. They don't. They do sell sets of gems and keys, but I got plenty. No magnifying glass. Still, the magnifying glass does not want to be found today. Another banana. Apples and bananas. Well, then it's all the way back west. Drafting studio. Corridor. Yeah, let's do that. Because I think I only have the one room left to add. Oh wow, today is December 31st. It's actually like New Year's. I wonder if Simon will be celebrating. There we go, the vestibule. When you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors unlock. The 4th one becomes locked. And it costs 2 gems. Kennel, yeah, because I want to go right. Hello. Hello. Yep, battery pack and compass. I know this one. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. Don't like the dark room in this situation, but I mean, whatever I get on the other side can't be that bad. Right? Ah, man. This might be the classroom. Nah, it's security. Yeah, that's kind of a waste of security, but okay. Could be worse. Could be worse. And we get to use the upgrade disc. Almost forgot about that. Alright, what you got? Oh, the mailroom. Huh. I wonder what can be different. Same day delivery after you reach rank 8. No contact delivery. So the package will be dropped off on the entrance steps the day after drafting. Oh, that's really good. Freight shipping. A very large package will be delivered 3 days. I kind of like this one. I kind of like getting it the next day without drafting the mailroom. Because then I get to start the next day with like something nice, you know? I guess this one. But the first one was nice too. But sometimes you just don't reach rank 8, so... Kirk Darren. Stop recording. Kirk Darren. Someone working at the house in security. Maybe this guy has admin access? Wait, so what was it that I needed to log into security for? Data transfer? But I can't do it. Not currently available. What does that mean? Like, what did I get from reading these archived posts? About, like, there was a data packet sent, but, like, what do I do with this information? I don't know. Mount Holly Gift Shop, East Wing Hall. Could do that. Should I just try and go as high as I can and then try to fill it up? You know, like do a puzzle, just do the outside. 6 keys. Corridor. Take me all the way up. This is where it gets risky of like drafting the whole house, just missing one, you know? I mean, if I reach the antechamber, that's 3 doors right there, so maybe I should just aim for that. Library, that's a perfect spot for it too. And we're gonna get to read the book. There it is. My mom's final book. A new clue. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for a new clue too. Route 8. Départ. Dead cases, lavatory. Corner cases. This, I'm gonna need the magnifying glass here. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked. There's number. Am I crazy? There's numbers there. It says 49, 6, 10, 5, 4. Wait, there's freaking. Am I like. Am I hallucinating? There's numbers there. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Keep left. To Tanner Fork. That was the only one with numbers, right? He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids. He questioned the cooks. He was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. Tender Cipher, Lunar Renamed, Uncle Aw, Draft the Sixes. So tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he already owned, were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Mary, Gates. Oh, see, this is a clue. They give you a clue to the gate thing. Right. Lore, word, jor, name. Draft the sixes. Shifted extras, the fixed stars? This might just be like a red herring. But I don't know, these other things are clues. Like this is. This must be too. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. Each? A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Ah, there's so much I need the magnifying glass for here. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. The suspect is minor. The suspect is major. The suspect is a key. A key? Oh, this is admin key. That's why it doesn't fit the length. Like I said, it's shorter. A key. That's the admin key I need to use. Right, it's an admin key. And it shows the computer, like the terminal system. Ah, hell yeah. But I need the magnifying glass. I guess I'll just have to keep ordering that same book. Okay, the gallery will take me into the antechamber. That would be good. I haven't thought about this fucking thing in a while. Okay, there are still gems in the box, which is nice. Why am I beeping? For this. So, ponder, think, ponder, realize, and this fucking thing. Well, now we know like this is an 8, right? Because there's a lot of mentions of 8 in the game. Something about how 8 is like this special thing. Nails in 8. Nails in 8. Pins in 8. Shark, fin, sin, skin, pins. And it's going to be a verb, just like the other ones. It would be really nice if I got to solve it. It's going to be a verb. They're all terms like think, ponder, realize. First you think, then you ponder, then you realize, then you... I could also look at the letters, right? So it could start either, I guess I could, especially the first letter, it can start either with a D, dream, decipher, 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 but it has no connection with this. Determine, determine, or a G. Germinate. Oh wait, germinate. Is that even a word? Grmen. No. Or an H. I can't think of a word that starts in H. That's like think. L. I got nothing. M. Mystify. Muster the answer. Miraculously find the answer. Mull over. But no, it wouldn't be 2 words. N. I don't know. R. Reflect. Reminisce. Wrath. What's the word I'm looking for? When you like make sense of something, like not resonate. There's a word I'm looking for that's like when you put clues together, like you make sense of a mystery. You I can't remember. Think, ponder, realize. Oh, rationalize is what I was trying to. That's too long. Rationalize. I don't know. T. I don't know. D, and then just starts again. Rhyme. Rhymes with sin. Rhymes and in. Rhyming. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I have access to the antechamber, but I still need to draft these if I want to complete the whole house, so I feel like it might be easier if I just go back. I might have to look up the last picture because when I found the gallery, I spent a lot of time trying to figure it out, and I've kind of still kept thinking about it, and I still can't think of anything. Ooh, the Cloister of Joya. For 3 gems, that's a lot of doors. Sure. Sure, why not? Observatory would be perfect here. Or the attic to get a bunch of items. I mean, items are not really the problem. I already have items. But what if there's a magnifying glass in there? Oh. There's not usually. But what if there is one in there? Okay, there's this. A key, the lever. I don't think there's going to be a magnifying glass. The coupon book. You can merge these two also. Also, I just realized the pictures on this, like the things she's wearing, are the items from the showroom. You know, it's the emerald bracelet, the necklace. I don't know why I didn't really realize this before. A treasure map. What I wanted was the magnifying glass. No magnifying glass. God damn it. Do I have the workshop? I don't have the workshop. Well, shit. This was kind of a waste. I think I should go back to West Wing Hall. Break room would be nice. This would be nice too. Let's do treasure trove. Because it gives you like information too. The cost of a key though. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it better be. Because it was a green memo. Gymnasium? Sure. Keys for sale would be nice, but I need the doors. Okay, I'm getting very close. We're getting close to actually... Oh, thank you. We're getting close to drafting the whole house. Don't jinx it now. Passageway. Ooh. Oh, this would be perfect. This would be perfect, dude. Unless I'm really, really unlucky in this room or this room. The best thing would be if I could find a dice to guarantee that I get it. Laboratory would connect. Maybe I could buy an item in the showroom that could help me, but no, they're really expensive. If I could get the compass in here. Can I get the compass? Oh, I can. Yes. Wait, this wasn't here last time, was it? You may rewind time after drawing new floor plans? I don't remember buying this. What the hell? So you get different items, because, yeah, it used to be the emerald thing. Huh. I mean, I mostly wanted the compass to rotate. So now, I mean, if I get to rotate... Wait, when it says the first 3 floor plans you draw, does it mean the next 3 rooms I draft? Like the next 3 times that I draft? Or does it mean only the first 3 choices you're given, but if you re-roll, then you can't rotate these ones, but it works like every time? Unless you have a dice? I wonder. Let me go back, because there's still a chance I might get a dice. The workshop here would be perfect. Code check. I mean, Rumpus Room could be nice. We could get a prophecy. I do really want the workshop, but I don't think we're getting it today, which is a shame because I have a lot of items. Let's do Rumpus Room. Let's get a new prophecy. We've gotten a prophecy like surprisingly few times.
I see a figure.
The general?
A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone.
Is that around the mansion?
You will find yourself one day wandering these paths, walking in the footsteps of the past, wandering and waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass. What you have heard here has been foreseen
This will happen in this
by
game?
the great Al-Zara.
I mean, I did find myself upon shores of white
Till the
sand.
dawn of the
That was where
following
the
day,
safe house was.
I will have nothing more to say.
So I'm waiting at some kind of like train station. Waiting for a shadow, he says. Waiting for my mom? Okay, let's see what we get here. Closed exhibit will take me up. That's all I want. And that guarantees we've drafted the whole house. Hey. We've done it. We've done it. Bunk room. That's 2 letters to the mail room, right? I think. Yeah, that's 2 letters. And then this is it. Pump room. Yes, let me fix the pump room. Ta-da! Achievement? That's every room. Okay, so I want to empty the pool. I want to put 6 in the reservoir. So basically I want to put all the water that's here in the reservoir. And then it'll be at the right height for me if I want to use the boat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I want to empty the pool completely. So we can get at the trunks. Why isn't it working? Is it this one by any chance? Okay, it was this one. Can you not empty the pool? Can I not send water to like this one? Oh, I can because this... Oh, I can because this pipe only leads to this one. Okay, so I need to transfer it somewhere else first. Okay, I could do that. Just need to make sure it's still at 6. Okay. There we go. So now I should have access to the safe house and the pool should be empty. There's still just a little bit. Is that really going to prevent me from going in there? Just send like a little bit in the greenhouse. There you go. Now I've got 6 there. The pool is empty. That's exactly what I wanted. And I've drafted the full house. I knew it was going to happen eventually because at this point I do have a lot of control on like the rooms I'm getting. I have so many items. It just really sucks that I don't have the workshop unless I'm just blind. Am I like really tunnel vision right now? There's no workshop, right? No. I didn't get the treasure map, but that's only going to be gems and coins. I don't really care. I would have liked to fuse some of these items, but I can't do it. I don't have a break room, so I won't get the keycard tomorrow, but that's fine. I didn't get the code check, so I don't have to worry about that. It's a bit of a shame that I get to waste all of these items, especially the Ornate Compass, which is so useful. But I guess I'm gonna call it a day. I do want to try that new admin key I got, but I'm like worried at this point. Like, I've done so much. I don't want to tempt fate just in case like the game crashes or something. So I'm just gonna call it a day. And where's my achievement? Give me my achievement. 40. Oh wait, did I need to also draft room 46? Wait. Did I need to draft room 46? It says each open slot of your house. You only meant the 45 rooms, right? Right? Oh, please don't tell me I needed to draft the 46th room to get the achievement. I think maybe I just fucked up. Because I never got the achievement. I think I needed to draft the 46th room too. Unless I get the achievement the next day. Maybe when I start my next day, they're going to give me the achievement like on the table in the entrance hall at the start of the day. But maybe I needed the 46th room. I'm not sure. It's going to really suck if that's what it is. But whatever. I've done it once. I can do it again. I would have been really happy if this was it. So, hey, I did find some new information today, like the admin key. I got to finally read a new book. I guess I'm just going to keep ordering a new clue until I can actually look at it with the magnifying glass. Because I saw these little numbers. Clearly, it's hinting at some stuff. There's some tiny text. That it's probably like clues for some of the more obscure puzzles. Just to give you a little nudge in the right direction. You know, like the gate and gate thing. In case you hadn't thought of that. Put you on the right path at least. And then there might even be the solution to some larger puzzles in there. I'll have to really take a good look at it. And I do want to try the A key on the computer when I get a chance. I have to remember to do that. And then of course the exam, you know, the exam went pretty terribly. It really made me realize that all this stuff that I thought I understood, I actually did not fully understand. I need to take a better look at these exam sheets. And like I said, the next episode might be one of just reviewing documents, going through all my screenshots, trying to find information about the realms, like the colors, the type of society it is, all that stuff, so that we can enter these combinations in the sanctum. It's one thing to open the doors, but we need to actually enter the right combinations. And then, of course, actually getting the right answers for the exam. Hopefully, I get to take the exam again, but I can't imagine they wouldn't do that to you, right? They wouldn't just give you an exam and then you have to get the right answers and you never get to try again. That would be extremely cruel because you'd have to restart your whole save file. But assuming the questions don't change, we'll have to try and get the actual good solution to each answer. So the next episode might not even have any gameplay at all. I'll have to see. I'm also going to have a lot of footage, and it's going to involve a lot of editing from me. So I'm going to try and get it in time for next week, but the episode might be delayed. I might have to skip a week. I'll have to see how it goes. But in the meantime, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for sticking with me with this long playthrough. It's going to be tough to see it through to the end, but I'm going to try my best. I can promise you that much. So until next time, thank you for watching. Thank you to my patrons for their support. And I had fun playing this. I hope you had fun watching it. I will see you in the next episode for even more blueprints. À la prochaine.